Okay, so today what I have is some various flux removers to obviously clean your board. I have 3 of them here. 2 of them might be made out of the same stuff. I'm not entirely sure because it's made by the same company. But I'll be testing out this one right here. Is a flux remover pen from MG Chemicals. And then I have something from new brand, Chemtronics, called Flux-Off. And again, another one from MG Chemicals, a bulk bottle of this one. This is a little different. It says in the instructions here that you need to actually submerge the board. I'm going to try to test it out without doing that. You can see right here. Pour flux remover into tray, dunk it, and then rinse. Hopefully it'll work okay, testing it without doing that because I don't really have anything to put it in. I could probably try it. I just don't want to waste a lot just on a test board. But we'll give it a shot and see which one is the best at removing flux. I'm going to use this MG Chemicals flux to test it on because I know this stuff leaves a whopping mess on a board. And we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I have here a new little practice board to test this stuff out on. I got tired of using an old junk board to do it, so I wanted to get a nice one to try it out. I'm going to first start out with the flux remover pen, but in order to test this out, first you gotta solder something. So let's get started. First I'm even opening this. Let's try here. So it should be right there. You know, I can't start like that. I definitely have to start with C1. Get the fume extractor going so I don't die. Okay. One thing I was reading into a little bit is apparently there's various types of what is it called here? RMA 223. I saw it on eBay. I need to do a little bit more research on it. I wanted to make that into my next video. But little teaser, I was looking on eBay and I found a company that sells Amtech. They're like an Amtech dealer and they were selling like a bulk supply of different types of Amtech. But one thing I noticed was they had a lot of different types of RMA 223. So something I learned, I wish I could like put a picture up on here, but I'm not sure entirely how to do that in OBS. But I want to look into that and see what it is, because I'm going to be making a video about it, and I need to learn about it more. But I don't make it a secret that I'm totally a rookie in this stuff. So at least I'm honest there. Alright. So new day, hopefully not as shaky this go around. This is the right one, right? Yeah, C1. Should be C1. Doesn't really matter, it's a practice board. Oops, moved. One day I'm just going to start using a heat gun instead of a soldering iron. Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright. So now we have a pile of flux there to get off. Let's see how it goes. Got a nice shot here. Nice and tacky. Okay, so usually I use like a rubbing alcohol to do this. So let's see what it contains. Ethanol. Oh, I gotta read this out. We'll see if this is like the same on everything. Alright. All I know is ethanol. Yeah, I'm not gonna read the safety information. I do at least need to read how to use this crap. Is there instructions? Yes, it's flammable. Just the way I like things. Flammable. No instructions, right? Just dip it on there. Alright, going in blind. I'll at least shake it. Alright, so flux remover pen. Not putting out anything. Come on, it's completely dry. Okay. I smell it. It smells good, so now it's working. Oh, there it is. Okay, so you shake it. Okay, back to the board. It's like a marker. Okay. Whoa, a lot of crap coming out. Just get that off. Yeah, no. Okay, and that part went well. You can see the, it is working. It's like dissolving it, looks like. I bought these beautiful, you'd notice in my videos I would use cotton swabs and it would leave cotton around it sometimes. So I got this to make that not a problem anymore. Lint free. These are not that cheap though. It's like $10 for 100 of them on Amazon. Alright, so looks pretty good. Let's see if I can feel tackiness. No, I don't feel any tackiness on it. Usually that crap like sticks to you. Good. Okay, so I don't know how many solder joints you'll get out of this, but it's good and it works. Yeah. Okay, the next one is Kimtronics. Here, let me pan back here a little bit. And focus. Alright, so Kimtronics Flux-Off comes in an aerosol spray can. This one's a little interesting. It came with a brush. Where the heck did I put the brushes? It's in here. Nope. Prepared. There it is. Okay, and I think it had a little hose that came with it too. Right, maybe it's just this. So yeah, it comes with a little brush here. I'll put it on. Does this just stick to that? No. I'll find it while I talk about it. So yeah, it has a brush. You spray the can and it goes to the brush, and then you scrub the board with the brush. And I am seriously about to pause this while I find the freaking hose that came with this, because I put everything up in my little kit that is cluttered with flux now. Alright, fail number 1. Be right back. Huh. Well, I feel dumb. Had something taped to it. It must have had like a little hose, but that just actually slides right over that. Okay. Well, the hose is gone, but I have this. I don't know, you could probably take that off with like a dust or something, I don't know. Anywho, it'll be used like this. As for the instructions, attach brush to spray nozzle, check. Hold object to be cleaned in vertical position, okay. Pull trigger gently to control solvent flow rate. Scrub with the brush, top to bottom, while the liquid will flush away. Gotcha. I'll do exactly that. Don't you worry. But first, I need to solder something. So, capacitor. Okay. Not using a heat gun again, even though it would be way easier. Dude, this stuff is so hard to squeeze out. Oh god, okay. There we go. Let's get in board view. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's do this. Let's make people laugh at me for not doing things easy. My suffering is for your amusement. Really? Oh god, no. Come back. Alright. Take 2. Even though I'm not going to edit that out of me failing right there. See, with the heat gun I could just tin these pads and push down on it and they would just go. But I'm complicated and stubborn, so I don't do that. Oh, I'm good. Okay. Soldered. Alright. Lighting's a little bad here. So, there we go. It's not bad, that's just out of focus. Although, wait a minute. I said do this in vertical position. Then you wouldn't be able to see it. Can I do it like this? Tear off tab. Oops. It's a trash can. Yep. Yeah, it's all over me. Yep, you gotta do vertical position. Alright. Alright, well, you might see the end product. Board. You see flux. Right there. Oh my god. No, I'm fluxing off my hand. Ah, it's fucking cold. Oh no, it's all over me. It's sticky. Alright. So it does need a hose. Alright. Well, take one off of this bottle then, because I don't know where that went. Not the same hose. Oh my god. I lost it. Why? I just want people to see how Chemtronic's Flux-Off works. Can I do it without it? I can. I can do it without it. It doesn't have to be the way the directions say. You know what, if I do it without it, then I can just go back to this view. Because I don't know where that hose was. I looked, and then I thought it didn't have it, and then I sprayed this all over my hands, and it kind of burns a little bit. It's a little different. So I guess the hose goes down there and makes contact with that brush. So fancy. Sorry guys. Sorry, I'm not doing it that way. Spray it on there. It's dissolving. Yeah, I can tell it dissolved my hand. Wow. It's reacting to it. See, if I did it that way, you wouldn't be able to see this. You wouldn't be able to see how cool that looked. And then, there I did use the brush. Scrub. Scrub with the brush. You know what else does this? Is that toothbrush I have sitting over to my left. Does that same thing. So scrubbed. And what's the end product look like? It literally just dissolved the flux. I mean, bleh. Yeah, the flux. It dissolved the flux. What in the world? Look what it's doing to my mat. Is it dissolving the silicone? There's a ripple there now where that just sat. Hold on, hold the phone. Ripple where that went contact. Alright. Real test time. Will it dissolve your soldering mat? How about over here? Oh my word. I don't know if I should be touching this. Maybe that's from something else. Benefit of the doubt. Maybe that's from me heating over there so many times. I don't know. I'm gonna go wash this off my hands for safety purposes. As for the flux remover, let me clean up the excess spray. I don't think that's flux. I think that's just where it's sprayed. Well, actually, did it even get it all off? Huh. Let me get another tip. I'm having too much fun here. It's really cool to watch. I'll give it that much. But I feel like this stuff actually does leave a residue. Look at that. That is so cool. I really... Okay. What's in this stuff? Contents. Okay. Contents. This is not the same crap. Whoops. Isohexane. What is that? It's not in the pen. Ethanol. That's in the pen. Isopropanol. What's that, rubbing alcohol? That's probably why this is evaporating like that. It's basically rubbing alcohol. Carbon dioxide. That's probably because it's compressed. N-hexane. Okay. That's not in this. Okay, so basically, this pen has completely different crap in it. This is basically like compressed rubbing alcohol, it almost seems like. It's flammable, reactive, for your personal protection. And while using this, yeah, come on. Care for your health. Yeah, it's not the same stuff as the pen. And as for product it puts out, let's see here, you can see these board pretty clean. They both work. I feel like the pen got it off a little. Well, I see a little residue right here from the pen. Let's see what happens when I spray that right there. It's like you don't really even have to wipe the stuff. It just eats. Let's brush it a little bit. It does work. So, if you like the cool evaporating effect, it's not bad stuff. If you like cool, like to feel cool with your dangerous logo, there you go. Chemtronics Flux-Off. Try not to lose the hose. Okay, for the next one we have MG Chemicals Flux Remover. First thing I want to check is if this is the same stuff as the pen. So let's see here. Contains ethanol, check. Propane 2OL, check. Ethyl acetate, I don't know these names. So it's missing 2 different ingredients. So this doesn't have exactly the same stuff. It has 3 of the main contents of this, though. And obviously it's the same, a different model number. 4140-1L, I guess that's for 1 liter, because that's what I've got. And 4140A-P, maybe that means pen, I don't know. But obviously I can't just, so I'm going to take this off. I got a bottle over here. I wasn't really planning putting flux remover in that, but it's whatever. I don't know how else I'd use this. Come on, get off. You're about to get the knife if you don't get off. Do I even have a knife? Yeah, close enough. Scissors. I shouldn't sniff it. I'm just wondering if this smells like straight alcohol or not. I can't tell. Having a lot more fun in this video than the last one. Okay, so should I do this over a sink? Nah. I'm not gonna pour all of that in there. There, you saw it. That is what this stuff is. Flux remover. Don't sniff flux remover. But is it rubbing alcohol? Is that what this is? Is this just glorified rubbing alcohol? One thing, as I always like to throw extra crap in, one thing I am going to try though, that's the flux remover. How does this compare to something else I bought? Alcohol. Oh, it is rubbing alcohol. Look at this. Okay, here we go. Ooh, burns cuts like alcohol too. So, alcohol is just propane 2OL. So this does have 99.9% rubbing alcohol in it. Confirmed, you saw it here. It just has 2 other ingredients in it, and they call it Flux Remover. So I assume this would work not as good as the Flux Remover because it doesn't have the 2 other ingredients. We'll try that though. So go to board view. And let's find it. I'm going to go up here and do that one because I haven't soldered over there yet. Get me a capacitor. And let's do it. Oh, duh. Put flux on board first. One thing I hate about these when I do these videos is this solder has flux in it already. So I feel like it kind of throws off the test a little bit. Plus me being shaky all the time. Doesn't help either. Just move over a little bit. Okay. Always notice these little black flakes, and I have no idea what causes that. I think it comes from the flux inside the solder. But there it is. So, flux remover from MG Chemicals in bulk, 1 liter. How does she do? Let's watch. Just like the rubbing alcohol, it just evaporates away. Let's scrub it a little bit. Some of it got down here too. I do feel like I need to just go through all my old boards and just scrub it with this stuff. The ones I actually do care about. As you can see, it works. Alright, so there's those 3. Oh, I just sprayed my hand with it. Ugh. So how can I get rubbing alcohol on here? Oh yeah, stuff works fine. You can see that. Okay, so we're gonna do a little twist on this video. Flux remover versus really good rubbing alcohol, 99.9%. So I don't really, all my other rubbing alcohols I have, like a dispenser wise, I have over there. But try to get some of my older stuff I wanted to try to get out. It's only 91%. That's what I've been using to clean boards lately. I had some like 70%, but I won't throw that on a board. That's dumb. But now I got 99%. So I'm just gonna try to gently. Well, you know what? I can just pour this in a cap and apply it that way and scrub a board. So I'll do it like that. So we'll compare that to glorified flux remover and see how it does. So let's solder a capacitor on. I'll go here, C13. Let's see how we do. Get some good old. Oh, there's a C14. Let's go to C14. Some of that on there. And solder on the capacitor. go. Capacitor's on. Soldering's a little bit better today. Nice, jacked up on caffeine. Now, let's take our rubbing alcohol here. Pour some on my cap. Oh yeah, that's good stuff right there. And C. Is 99.9% rubbing alcohol just as good as Flux Remover? And scrub it. I mean, the stuff is sold as board cleaner. I would assume it's just as good. Dosing it in rubbing alcohol. That's usually how I clean all my boards, is just pour rubbing alcohol on there and scrub. And what I even do is I have a toothbrush right here I even use to scrub it with, which I guess I'm not far off, seeing how Flux Remover comes with a toothbrush. So, yeah. Let's definitely think to dry it off. I'm moving away from that. I have lint-free Q-tips, also used to apply makeup. Depending on how you search, you can like literally search the two things, like electronics cleaner. Like these are sold as like printer head cleaners, but then you could just find the same identical crap, and it's in like a makeup department. Same thing with my, you know, this right here, like that right there. This. Why don't I just pick it up? You see this stuff a lot for electronics, but this is also used for like makeup, beauty supply crap. But in that, it's, when they sold it for that, it's anti-static. So of course I had to buy that one. But back to the, I feel like a little bit of residue. Not really though. Could just be me. But if you like compare all the joints, well, we can do it that way. So basically pure rubbing alcohol right there, C14. That was Chemtronics, I believe. Yeah. No, this was MG Chemicals Flux Remover. You see a little bit of streaks, but it's clean. I could hit it again and probably get the rest of that off. Chemtronics C2 and C1 Flux Pen. Essentially, they're all clean, you know. So, is it pan out? Alright, so our Flux Removers much better than a good rubbing alcohol? I gotta say they're not much different. Maybe that's why I don't really see a lot of videos people doing where they say just wipe it down with Flux Remover, because I mean, alright, let me look at this stuff. Does Chemtronics put maybe the here we go. This is sold as, when it says contents, propan 2OL. Is that what it says in here? No. They all work, man. They all work. It's kind of the in summary. All this stuff works. Buy what you want. But I don't think I'm gonna. Maybe my opinion will change as I use it more. But I think right now, if I ran out of all these Flux Removers, I would probably just buy this. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. My opinion can change, and if it does, maybe that makes another video. So there you have it. Flux Removers compared. In the end, if you want value, just get rubbing alcohol. Thanks for watching. Side note. Yes, I did look on eBay for Flux Remover, and I did find something. I'm not sure how to use DxTory. Oh, I'm not using DxTory. Why did I even say that? I'm not sure how to use OBS to view a desktop. I will learn though. But I will put a picture up when I edit this video out and show you what I did find. There was one Flux Remover I saw. Nothing out of China that I saw, because I was tempted to like do a video on legit Flux Removers versus knockoff. I found one from India. It was like, I don't know, like $3 or $4. I was tempted to buy it, and I just didn't, because honestly, it looked like it was probably legit, but for all I know, it was just rubbing alcohol, and I didn't end up getting it. So I just decided to compare legit brands on Amazon, and all this was bought on Amazon to see what the difference was. But yes, I did look on eBay. No, I didn't find any knockoffs, or that I thought was a knockoff, to where I just had to try it to see what kind of crap it would do to a board. But I do have an idea for a next video. But this one I'm actually going to go out and do a little bit of reading on this stuff, because I am interested on something I found on eBay, which maybe I'll go and put a picture up of that to where you can see this. But this company, like right here, this company sold Amtech, and I'm pretty sure it was legit, because when you look on eBay you always have to wonder, is it legit? And the reason I thought it was legit is because holy crap, their description on all these fluxes had to be pages long. But how this stuff reacts, because I guess all these are like, in a way, RMA 223 fluxes, but they're all different, and they have like characteristics to these of how they're different and what their application is for. And one thing I did find, which I can try to show you right here, turn off that light. Come on, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. You can't tell, but I can't. But this is glowing blue right now. You can't really tell in the camera, I'm sorry, but you can use a UV light, right? Which, here, Flux Remover test. Maybe I can do this. Oh, I can. So, let's look at our joints with the UV light. You can't tell, you really can't. I can tell you right now though, shining a UV light, I don't see anything shining, but I probably would have had to use the Amtech Flux. It has to react to UV light. Oh, okay, so my MG Chemicals does react. It blows green, or blows, glows green. I'm sorry, it does blow a little bit. The fact it's hard to get this crap off of a board until I got good stuff to remove it with. But yeah, you can use a UV light to see how well you clean off your flux if you have like a UV light reactive flux, which this is. So again, got to do more research on it, but I want to compare that realm of stuff and see how like this stuff is different. They sold like what was it, for like $30 you can get 5 tubes of various different types of Amtech fluxes, which, hey, it's like a great package for me if I'm trying to compare them. But what I learned from that is you can't simply just look at RMA 223 or whatnot. They're if I had the picture of it, it's like there's some that are rosin based, some that they call, I think, like organic. They're just different, and there had to be at least like 15 different flux types out there. And the thing is like, what application are these meant for? I know some of them could just eat away a board if you don't take it off. Some of them you can just leave on a board, it won't matter. There's like tacky, non-tacky. There's a lot of different types. I'll find the picture, screenshot it, and put it up. But they're a supplier. I would probably recommend buying from them if you're looking on eBay. I did say them as a seller because I am definitely looking at their stuff because their value is great, and I'm almost positive it's legit. You don't put that much effort in the description if you're not legit or not. But they sell it in like, it's like they get a bulk and they just sell it on eBay because they like take a bulk of orders. You have to almost like pre-order it really in some instances to buy their stuff. But that's one thing I'm working on in the next video. Hopefully I'll have that ready. I gotta study up on it. But the next video isn't going to be that exact topic, but it's going to kind of start diving into that, where comparing like more technical aspect of flux types. But it kind of shows you a little bit that it's not as simple as just buy a flux and dose it on. It can be, but if you want to be meta about it, it does get more complicated. But now, thanks for watching.